Welcome back, guys, to East 10, Nordics, where last episode, continuing through Termina Island and the ruins within in search of materials to repair our ship, we came across a giant sandy arena and were surprised by the insatiable devourer Magna Diga, defeating the sandworm as the shield duo's teamwork grew. We still, however, have to figure out a way to get past the Tyrant and leave this place. So who are you?
Yeah! Another Puppet Griegr? Could be one of the people from Carnac.
Maybe I should have saved first.
Mana! To me! How's that?
Not a chance!
One attack.
Eat this!
Yeah, I blocked it, but I didn't really get the good attack, so I can still get it in there. And then I try to drop my block to get the parry and miss.
How's that?
You're an open book!
How's that? How's that?
Is your armor back up, is it? Is that just based on health I got you to, or really is it time?
Trouble! Fire and ice!
Oh, I didn't get to use that. You knocked me back.
How's that?
I'm bad.
Trouble! Switch!
Buddy, your shield takes ages to break through.
Nice try! Crumble! Nice try! Dodge it! Switch!
Cross edge has been mastered. Switch, switch, switch.
Target got what's coming to him! Dodge this!
That seemed to hurt you that much.
Nice try! Dodge this!
I always says hold to purify. What, was I going to get the option to kill?
It's you!
Adol? Karja? I remember now. Gren ran away from the hideout, and then I was captured. Our town. What happened to Carnac?
Yeah, about that.
It's dangerous to spend too long talking here.
I know, but...
We're pretty much done exploring the island. So let's head back to the ship, and we'll fill you in there.
I'm doing this get scolded by Karja playthrough here. Sorry, Karja. Cruz has been rescued. I like it, obviously. Cruz, man, am I glad you're okay. Gren. So it's just like I feared. Carnac really is. Tell me something, Cruz. What happened after Adol, Karja, and I left the hideout? What happened to the rest of the group? Oh, right. Once you had gone, Mirabelle got worried about Dr. Asrad, so she followed suit. Mirabelle went looking for me. Oh dear. Right after that, a bunch of Griegr burst into our hideout. It was total pandemonium, so I don't actually remember much. But when I came to, I found myself captured alongside Rosa. Just you two. There was one other person there, right? Where'd Rafe end up? All I know is that he got separated from us at some point. And there Rosa and I were brought to this woman named... Yerv. Yes. She said neither of us were suitable vessels, and then I'm sorry, that's all I can recall. Ah. You know what? Don't worry about it. Long as you're safe, I'm happy. She must have done the same thing to you that she did to me and Dr. Asrad here. It seems as Yerv really does have the power to turn people into Griegr. But we can worry about all that later. I imagine you're in need of some rest at this point, Cruz. Actually, I'm okay. My mind feels a lot clearer now. Besides, we can't leave this island until we get the ship fixed, right? Yeah. Speaking of which, there's enough materials gathered to start patching her up, right? Yep, thanks to Adol and Karja, we've got pretty much everything we need. The issue now is how to even make use of it. Alright, neither myself nor Karja have any experience in making ship repairs. What about you, Dr. Asrad? Didn't you own a boat? Yes, but I've only ever known how to steer and fish on it. Then what are we supposed to do? We'll just have to work with whatever I picked up watching the process. Though I'm sure Olvar will give us an earful when we get back. The shoddy job? Wait, is that the Sandras? Yep, the same one that was sitting around the shipyard forever. Is it taking on water by any chance? Because it's not in a good state after all. So, she was still seaworthy after all. Guess the keel was in pretty good condition. I always thought she could make it back out to open waters if something was done about the frame. You know about ships? Now that I think about it, there were some model ones in your hideout. Yeah, Cruz had always dreamed of being a shipwright. Then he got stuck with having to take over his dad's business. I don't know how much help I'll be, but I can at least take a peek at things. How does she look, Cruz? About as I expected. If we just replace a portion of the framework with some driftwood and repair the crossbeams, I think she'll be set. Whoa, for real? Though to be on the safe side, we probably shouldn't set sail right away. Why is that? Oh, because of the tides, I assume. Right, about 3 days from now, the moons will be near the end of their waxing gibbous phase. Sure. After that, the sea levels will stabilize and the Tyrant should be weaker than usual. If we aim to set sail around them, we'll have a much higher chance of escaping. Makes sense. Hey, thanks, Cruz. You're really saving us. Don't thank me until we've actually made it out of the Tyrant. Adol and crew went straight to work patching up the hull according to Cruz's instructions. Then, 3 days later, on the morning after the waxing gibbous moons... Okay, we're all good to go. Everything seems to be in order. Yep, no problems over here either. Great, the currents seem to have calmed down too, just as I expected. I think we can make it if we go now, Karja. All clear ahead. Okay, Adol, take us out. Our main priority is to get free of the Tyrant. Set a course due east. Thanks to Cruz's quick fixes, the Sandras has been enhanced. That's not fixing then, it's enhancing. Strength, HP, and speed is leveled up. New person recorded in the adventure journal as well. And now we escape Termina Island. I'm sure we'll be back because we don't even have all the goodies. Still these red things around we haven't gone into yet. That one look more purple than red.
Yes! Yes! We're actually making headway!
It's getting turbulent, though.
Still, so far, so good.
I don't know, it spanned me. My ship nearly went completely sideways. Bad driver. There we go, we broke free of the Tyrant. I feel like driving sideways on it was dumb.
We really did it. We've safely cleared the Tyrant!
Heck yeah!
Seems like the hull held too.
Who'd have thought Cruz's love of ships would end up saving our skins like this?
I guess we can finally rest easy for the moment.
What's the matter, Cruz? Come on, celebrate a little!
It is good that we were able to escape from Termina Island. But the ship's still not in the kind of condition we'd need to pass in and out of the Tyrant at will.
That's true. Fortifying the hull would allow us to travel Obelia Gulf much more freely. If only we could procure the materials required to do so.
Yeah, I get that we needed to make sure we escaped the island, but it was a shame we couldn't take any of that scrap wood. Is there any way we could get the guys back at Balta Island to fix it up again like they did originally?
Balta Island is under a state of emergency right now, so they've begun carefully rationing all their resources. Ship materials in particular will be prioritized for use on the Balta Seaforce's vessels.
But isn't the Sandra supposed to be part of the Balta Seaforce now?
Well, technically, yes.
Karja, I have a suggestion.
What is it?
Why don't we head straight for Carnac? Prior to arriving at Termina Island, you had a run-in with the Undying Fleet, right? If that's the case, then chances are high that there are barely any of them at Carnac now. Assuming the fires didn't spread to the old shipyard, there may be some materials left there that we can salvage.
Ah, good thinking.
We should at least check. It'll be a better use of our time than just floating around here.
There should be no issues, provided we have Hugel report back to Balta Island. I'm sure the Jarl would like to know more about the current state of Carnac as well. My only concern is, are you too sure you'll be okay going back there?
What's the matter, Easer? You worried about us? Sure, it'll bring back some painful memories, but I can handle it.
Same here. I mean, it was my suggestion after all.
Well, if you're certain.
It's decided then. It'll be a bit of a trip, but let's set course for Carnac. Easer, send Hugel out with a message to Balta Island.
Understood.
For now, we want to avoid running into the Undying Fleet's main forces. I'm counting on you all to keep a sharp lookout.
What is the difference in color? This one's purple. That one's red. None of these look safe. I think I'll steer clear. I don't know. What's going on? That one looks purple as well.
Be sure to keep that gunpowder dry.
Who's not keeping gunpowder dry?
Good work escaping from Termina Island. I hope it's worked up an appetite. For lunch, we have herring butter sauté with a side of bread and soup.
Holy moly! Get a load of this feast! What gives, Easer?
Well, now that we're able to restock on provisions, I thought I'd get a little extravagant. You've all been hard at work for these past 3 days, so please, enjoy the meal.
Alrighty. I'll take watch for now. Have a nice, relaxing lunch, everybody.
Even Hugel seems excited. Thanks, Dogi. We'll do just that.
These kids really are something.
I feel like I want to go in one and check one out, even if I die horribly from doing so. Touch the purple. We'll see if we get like a warning or like a notice or anything. But I thought we'd do a little chat first. I touched it.
You just sailed up to the wrong ship.
Powerful enemy ship that requires a boardage to take down.
This'll clinch it!
See how you fancy this?
Fine, I've just taken out the noob ships quite liberally.
Fire! Fire!
It's a quick red one though.
We've taken a hit!
Turn them to flotsam!
No, I'm staying in, honest. No, dodge the cannon!
Fire the cannons!
This stupid red ship.
Now's our chance to board!
Charge!
Let's go, Shield Sister!
You louts ain't getting out of this alive!
Gotcha! Got this! It's all up to you! There's still more?
Switch! Go!
Switch!
Switch, too much switch.
Nice!
Don't even think about losing.
How's that?
Switch! Yeah! Go!
Big boy on this ship.
Their asses!
Go! Going somewhere? Fire and ice! Protect you!
How's that?
Go!
You got death on you? What's wrong with you, Adol? Ooh, a red one? Red drops times 10. So yes, these things summon enemies, but there's difference between purple and red. So the purple is the aboard.
Victory is ours!
Could really go for a spot of fishing after all that.
Why is it just there? So purple calls that, and red calls something else. Okay.
Go, go, go!
I was like, why is there a ship on me? Help!
To be honest, the fact that Carnac's been wiped out hasn't really sunk in for me yet.
I'm with you there, even after seeing it go down in real time. But there's no use moping. We have to face reality, or we'll never be able to move forward.
Gran.
You know, it's times like these when I'm really glad you're here.
Hey, what's that?
Looks like a merchant ship. Maybe they'll sell us some rare goods.
A vessel is anchored on the sea. It seems to be a merchant ship. So I guess I'll go over to it then. Are they all purple or some of them red? I don't even know.
I think I'll take this
I
chance
feel like
to
red
scrub
must
the
be
deck.
normal enemy encounters on boats. Oh, and who are all of you? Sandra, say? Can't say I've ever heard of a merchant ship by that name. Yeah, well, let's just say we're travelers and leave it at that. Aren't you that merchant who shows up on Balta Island from time to time? Hold on a minute, now that I'm getting a better look, it isn't Miss Kaja. And yes, I've been able to continue trading in the area thanks to the Balta Seaforce's presence. Would you like to take a look at my wares, maybe? You might find something that comes in handy. That would be much appreciated. Shall we browse a bit, everyone? Merchant ship Bolden & Co. has been discovered.
Why not have a look while you're here?
We can barter with ship materials. There's a luncheon recipe steak. There's a rune sword gift. Extinguishers. Snuffs out fires aboard the ship. Defrosters 2. Heartfire tome. We should know one of them for 176 scrap.
Need anything?
How much does this cost gold-wise? 8,800.
Take good care of that, okay?
I guess we should kind of keep the gold because basic reagents plus 50. 5 on hand. I'll buy the Heartfire tome with
Always a
barter, but that
pleasure.
might then stop me upgrading the ship at a nice rate.
Need anything else? Take care now, you hear?
That's the thing, isn't it? Gold can be used anywhere. The merchant ship's location has been added as a travel point. Most importantly, what we want to do... blueprints on how to develop a new thing. Is use as Heartfire tomes. We've got 2.4 times additional damage. And apart from that, didn't we get, like, a thing? Ah, we might have to go on to the... crew conversation has been added.
Been meaning to ask, Karja. How'd you get so strong?
What do you mean?
Spot any tasty-looking fish day in and day out? Or was your teacher just that kick-ass?
I'm a Norman. We get tempered on the fields of war. I was about 10 or so during my first battle. Gunnar made me cry my damn eyes out.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Norman society runs on a meritocratic basis, and the Balta family is a warrior clan. Though for my part, I can't help but worry every time she sets out on an expedition.
And then we've got a gift to give. We gave the rune sword to Gren.
Sweet!
Whoa, this is one badass sword. You really sure I can have it? Huh. There's something written here on the hilt, but I can't make it out. Those are Norman runes. They say the greatest war before you is you yourself. That's a Norman saying, right? Didn't expect you to recognize it. It was written in Norman, so it's not that hard to guess. Yeah, it's almost funny. Turns out this sword is perfect for me. Why so glum all of a sudden? You remember when we were still on Boulder Island, back before I joined you guys on the Sandress? Gunnar was still responsible for me then, and, well, a lot went down in the middle of it all. Oh, we're being told. What? You're going to take the role of acting mayor?
Yeah.
So as acting mayor, let me join the Sandress. Oh? In that case, before I can recognize you as acting mayor, you'll need to perform the bare minimum of the job's duties. Huh? First off, the docking log for ships that made port in Carnac hasn't been submitted. We're also going to need a report regarding that wolf attack that took place on the highway. Right. Naturally, we'll require a report about the Griegr raid on the town as well. If you've done all of that, I'll need a list of the names of each and every missing townsperson.
Watch it!
Hold on a sec, that's a ton of stuff. If I gotta do all that, Adol will end up leaving me behind. Clement could finish this in half a day and still perform his other obligations. This is the very least that is expected of you, should you wish to be acting mayor. Half a day? You gotta be kidding me! Yeah, it definitely sounds like something Gunnar might say. So, what'd you end up doing? Well, tucking my tail between my legs and running would just make me look like a wimp at that point, so I did everything he told me to, even if it took pulling an all-nighter. And after that, I got his permission to come along with the Sandress. So that's how things went. I always heard bits and pieces about my pops and the townsfolk and other militia members, but I'd never seen firsthand exactly what he does as mayor. The greatest war before you is you yourself. Gunnar said that same thing to me back then. This goes to show that I can't take people's words at face value. I'm gonna look into stuff myself and come to my own conclusions. Yeah, the whole half a day thing though is a bit mean because he's got systems. He's used to it. Got a process already developed. I think we should go to the deck because we've added some new people, so we might have new dialogue. Indeed we do. So then, like this, Stoky's learning to sail. Yes, very good. You're already getting the hang of it. What do we have here? Dogi's learning how to steer too. Figured I might as well, since I'm aboard for the long haul. Plus, having more people who can take shifts to the helm frees Aza up to do other stuff, right? Indeed, I'm looking forward to it. Steering a ship is harder than it looks. It doesn't handle the way I expected it to. Guess I'll just have to get used to it bit by bit. Learning how to maneuver a ship should prove highly beneficial going forward. Now then, once we reach a good stopping point, I'll go and join the others on lookout duty. With Hugel unavailable at the moment, it would be wise to have multiple people on watch. So that means that someone's up there then. Man, am I glad I decided to join the Sandras's crew. Everything turned out alright in the end, even us getting swept away by the Tyrant. Ooh yeah, can't stop the hype. Ease off, Gren, you're gonna blow out my eardrums. Yes, your voice does carry exceedingly well through an open speaking tube. Sheesh, talk about having energy to burn. Main mass reporting, situation normal. How are things on your end, Cruz? Same, nothing unusual here either. You can never be too careful though. Let's keep our eyes peeled, Gren. And you're over here, are you? Just below. You know, for a rush job, the repairs we made seem to be holding up pretty well. To be honest, I wouldn't have been surprised if the whole thing fell apart the moment we set sail. Wait, what? You trying to give me trust issues or something? I'm only kidding. She wouldn't sink that easily. Still, it's incredible to think we were able to fix her up all by ourselves. It may be in a rush job, but the repairs we made should be enough to carry us through this region. I can't say I'm not a little nervous, but let's just press on and see how it goes. Makes me wonder when you're going to be our full mechanic? It's the way you look at it, isn't it? We need someone to... Mechanic. Shipwright? Is that the correct word? Right, let's report some adventures. Nothing to report, okay. And the other thing we could do is go to Leader Shell, which is the mana CD side of things. So not much to do up here. I don't know what state Carnac is in right now either, so you'll want to prepare as thoroughly as possible in case anything goes wrong. I may not be the best doctor out there, but I'll try to make myself useful too. So you'll want to prepare as thoroughly as possible in case anything goes wrong. Oh, you're saying the same thing. Okay, thank you.
Let's make sure sure to prep up.
Yep, I need more medicine after all.
Came out pretty good.
I only
What's
had one
next?
heal potion.
All set to go?
I don't have any spare bottles currently. It's actually surprising to me.
Let's make sure to prep up.
And we can enhance our stuff a little bit more. Elchon and the Tabar. Require Xiphoid Bone, which we did pick up a fair bit of by the look of it. And the shell armor that you're wearing.
There! That should do it.
I hope this is our latest weapons.
There! That should do it. Came out pretty good.
It looks like we have enough parts of everything
Came out pretty good.
to just knock them
There.
out to the top
That
level.
What's next? All set to go?
Now I'm wondering if there was somewhere else that I could have done that at. You can now hold a new luncheon.
Allow me to handle the cooking. A group
Which is
meal.
what? State kickoff
prepare it
rally.
straight away.
X-armament recharge up.
Would you like a box lunch then?
Oh, wait a second.
If
Wait.
you look-
Wait. Oh, it automatically uses the book that I bought? The recipe? Yes? Ah, it was the luncheon recipe. So we've still only got one box lunch.
What would you like? A box lunch then? Would you, if you'll excuse...
Sad. Do wonder if I'll have to prepare all the food for some kind of... Probably for a trophy, right? Alright, I guess we're heading off. Set sail, Mr. Dogi.
Off we go!
Who I had to redo an entire intro that I did because I called him Doggy. Why would you call him Doggy? Not like I've played a billion games with Doggy in it. Nothing out of the ordinary en route. Shouldn't be any trouble for us getting there. Open up the sea chart and plot a direct course for Carnac. Ooh. Oh, you're telling me about fast travel now. Alright, so we can go back and see our discovery rates. Balta Island has had 100% discovery. 81%. 66%. Again, missing the random thing. Missing a travel point here. It's fairly interesting, Lecto Island. But we're gonna boost our way over to Carnac by the look of it.
Weigh anchor!
Yeah, good boy though. Is he? We're just off the coast of Carnac. Everything seems perfectly still, as far as I could tell from here. I knew it'd be like this, but that doesn't make it any easier to see. Dr. Asrad, does this mean all the Griegr cleared out of the place? I doubt it. They probably would have left a few behind. Either way, we'll find out soon enough. Okay then, let's keep the risk of hidden enemies in mind as we start making landfall. Adol and I will take points to secure the town first. The rest of you stay back here and protect the Sandras in the meantime. Got it. You two be careful out there. We go. There's a whole current system here as well if we want to go a bit faster. But to be honest, from a distance, the town looks in incredibly good condition. It looks less burny when you're at this kind of scale.
All right, let's disembark.
Okay, now it looks worse. Something's here. I can feel it. Could just be a wild animal come to scavenge, but on the other hand, it could be a survivor. It could also be the Griegr. I mean, the survivor is also a Griegr. At this point. Could be the Griegr. It's more than likely they left some lookouts behind. Stay on your toes, brother.
Sure is quiet. This used to be such a lively town, too. Let's give the place a once-over. Gren and the others deserve that much.
Just realizing these are supposed to be Vikings where the longships, well, they're Normans. Now, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but them being Normans means that they're French Viking people settlers, aren't they? Like, as I put it, isn't it like Rollo? Those kind of people. Descendants of Rollo or people. So maybe a little different? I don't know how that works. I'm not a history buff. That's about as much as my knowledge goes, I think. And I'm probably massively wrong. Fishing spot!
Yeah!
Who cares about casing the town? Well, I guess I should look at this marker first. Yeah, they do have longships. The Sandris isn't Norman, indeed. Asteroid Clinic. This is where you and the others got me this getup.
Clothing that suits the occasion can do wonders for your courage and confidence. For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with pride and peace of mind. The outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on you, doesn't it, Princess?
She's someone who'd make the choice to live. That's the feeling I get anyway. Yeah, she can't actually enter it. So we're kind of just checking around to see about people that we have memories with, which for Karja is not going to be that many. To be truthful about it.
Maybe I'll throw a few lines.
Okay, only on the fishing bait S.
The suspense is killing me.
Got a bite!
Mashing! I don't need to mash at the moment, I don't think. Build up my support bar by doing the action prompts. Hold L2 and R2.
I'll help out. Okay, let's reel it in.
I'm trying.
That's the way.
This is just
Come here, you!
harder.
Seems about right.
Adol isn't that many either, but a little bit more. Plump fish meat and some basic ingredients. An Obelia herring. I mean, to be honest, I should have
Maybe
fished
I'll throw a
again to
few
see if there
lines.
was anything else on the bait list, but I assumed there wasn't going to be, and it was true. You won't let me go that way. That's where the youth league was at. At this point, I'm just a bit worried about mapping. Oh, it says that land discovery rate is 100%, to be fair.
Yeah!
Oh, we can go in? Guess
Well, all of us were born and raised here in Carnac, so we grew up alongside each other. This place has been our usual gathering spot ever since we were little.
I'm a bit older than the others, though, so it's been some time since my last visit.
No sooner did we consider inviting you over than Gren the goofball here bolted out the door. Sorry for letting him off his leash. I'll bet he's pestered you half to death by now.
I was going to say, it looks like they left without too much of a struggle. The place is in good shape. Sites like this are a gold a dozen during our expeditions. It's just what happens when you lack the strength to protect yourselves. I was like she was dissing them then. To be honest, it was probably less of a diss and more of realism. We allowed over this?
Yeah!
No. Oh, wait a second, you can just go around. Oh, the inn did not survive, though. Did I have any of my possessions in there? This is... The burnt-out husk of what was once the Rustverity Inn now stands completely silent.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners. The three of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right? If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know.
That's where I was staying, after all.